You're good.
All right, cool. We're on hole 1 here at Morningside Park.
Distances are basically non-existent.
Yeah, this is about, I'd say just like a right at 200 feet.
Yeah.
I'd say give or take.
Hey, we're getting rangefinders.
Yes, we are. So get ready for those in the next video.
We'll be able to actually give distances on these, but
we're gonna say about 200 feet. I'm gonna throw a zone here. That's fine. I would much rather be up there than rolling down the hill. So
awesome.
I'll take that. Alright. I gave up on it, but it's a par, so.
That's a park job. Go put her in there.
There we go. So when I said we were going to shorts, can I go long on this one?
No. We're gonna go shorts on all of them. The short basket, you can see it right there.
Yeah, so this we got hole 2, probably like 250 feet, not super long, but it's a dog leg left, so you're gonna see it's a blind hole. So you're gonna see me take a shot with my saber tooth, really overstable, and try to park it.
I don't know how you ended up not being in the thick of it.
Hey, but I'm not in the thick of it. So
there you go.
We chilling. Alright. So I'm gonna get decided. So this Anheuser flick, try to lay flat. Okay.
That'll be up there for par.
We'll take another par. There we go. Another par.
Even through 2.
Yep.
No. So what was that disc?
Oh, on the approach?
Yeah.
That is a Daredevil woodchuck, but this is not your average ordinary woodchuck. Obviously, it's got an X on it because I'm probably supposed to stop throwing it because, as you can see, I don't know how well you can tell on the camera, but this thing is warped out of its mind, and it is super flexible. And you're thinking, but he just threw that on a forehand. Well, I really actually like the way the disc flies. It's the same mold as the polar bear in the elastic performance plastic for Daredevil, and it actually holds lines pretty well. So you'll see me throw it a lot on Anheuser approaches where I want to get around a tree or something like that. But yeah, it's a silly disc. I mean, you can see that. That's nuts. But
that's funny.
It's a fun disc. Okay.
All right, you're good.
All right, we're on hole 3. How far do you think this one is? Like,
oh, this might be like 230.
Yeah, 230, 250, somewhere in there. You're gonna see something you really haven't seen from me very much. I'm gonna throw the Swift Fox on a backhand.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it up a little bit.
Well, we'll get over to your good side.
Oh, gotta show off the good side. Okay. You can now see why I don't throw backhands very often. It's very inconsistent for me. Here, let me show something that I can actually throw here. So that's my normal shot here. That would give me a look at a birdie, but I've been really trying to work on the backhand, so figured I'd show that off. Show you that I'm actually trying to do it.
That's good. Got the approach?
Yep. Not a great spot, but ooh, showing off some bro-ness. Yeah. The backhand's not there yet, guys, but we'll get there. We'll take a 4.
Sometimes it'd be like that. You're working on the backhand.
Yeah, I'm working on the backhand.
Which realistically, without you having the backhand, you're never going to be that level of pro that you're looking for.
Yeah.
So it's
Exactly.
fine to have a bro round if you're learning things.
Yeah, and you can see like this was my drive with my flick, and I think the backhand is the better play for the lefty here because this gap is much more open than what I threw. But you can see like, I mean, I've got like a 30-foot, I've got like a circle's edge putt for 2 here. I just missed. Oh. It's being a bro.
It's being a bro. It's just part of being a bro.
Clean this up real quick. Take my 4.
1 over.
1 over. 3-3. Let's rebound here. We're on hole 4. It's the other par 3. Everything out here is par 3, but we are going to the short here. It's about 275, 280 feet. So we'll go with the mammoth here. Bread and butter. Get around it. Get around it. Well played. I'm happy with that. All right. Got a birdie look here. A little long, but we're gonna run it. Let's go! Let's go! No chains. Let's get that birdie. Let's go! Polar bear, best putter in the market. Get one.
Dude, hitting a putt with no change is like banking a 3-shot, man.
No, that's nothing but net right there.
I don't know about that. Me and Reed feel much differently about it. We'll take it every time. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, 100%. I'm very happy with the putt, but hey, we back to even. Let's go.
Check out this pond on hole 4.
That water's not normal. Yeah. So I feel bad for someone who is a left-hand backhand or a right-hand forehand, because your shot, like typically you're trying to land up in here and just through your approach. But if you roll too far, you wind up just going in this mud water.
Luckily, you could easily retrieve the disc.
Yeah. It's not deep or anything, but it's just kind of gross. All right, we're on hole 5 here after that amazing birdie. You know, I've got some confidence now, so we're gonna go out and throw another backhand.
We've got the hole right out here, kind of right next to a tree.
Yeah, it's kind of hard the basket's kind of hidden, you can kind of see it, but short, but effective.
There you go. That's a pretty nice backhand for what you're typically throwing.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I wasn't trying to do too much with it. I just wanted to get in the middle of the fairway to set myself up for a good approach. I don't really have the distance to get there right now with a backhand.
Yeah.
Normally what I do is I throw like a hyzer up on that right side and let it bank down. Like what a lot of right-hand backhand players would do, a similar shot, just have it ride with the grain of the ground and fall towards the basket. But you got to work on all parts of your game.
You got to be a very well-rounded player. That's a par. There you go. That'll be a par.
Yep. Take my par, keep moving.
There you go.
All right, hole 6. There's a short and a long. I wanted to play the long, but I need to practice throwing into Mandos. So got like a 210-foot shot. Mandatory left that tree, and it's not a hard shot. It's just hitting the Mandos. Give me a long look at the 2, but
It'd be like that sometimes.
It's sad when you throw. How far was that putt, Thomas? 40 feet?
Yeah, probably.
You hit the basket.
And then it rolls away.
And now I have a uphill 20-foot comebacker.
Yeah.
Sad. Ah. I blame the mud. What a sad little 4. That bogey.
Wait, are you gonna birdie it?
Yes, sir. You know it. I'm exuding confidence right now.
You got a short hole, right?
Yeah, short. It's hole 16. My hole 7 here. So it's like 185 feet, not very far. But I mean, it's kind of it's a tight shot. You can't really throw the low because of the exercise equipment that's in the middle of the fairway. So you do kind of have to throw a tight hyzer. So it's trickier than it looks. You're gonna see the zone again. It's a new favorite of mine. But we'll see how it goes.
Have a little bit of an uphill putt for birdie.
But I'm essentially playing par golf, so very, very bro-like.
Yeah.
Very bro-like.
Let me get a look of what you're looking at. Here, watch out.
Yeah.
This is gonna be Trey's shot.
Yep. I mean, the zone, normal, like, I'm pretty happy with this shot. Like, I've got a birdie look. But this is going to be tricky. Oh, goodness. Well, at least...
I'll put it in there.
It'll go in if I can get up here. Oh, gosh. Alright, I'm going to jump for the basket, okay? Another par. All right, we're on hole 17, which is my 8th hole today. We got another par 3, 270-ish feet, and it's going to be a similar shot to hole 16. You've got the 2 plays for a left hand forehand or a right hand backhand, or the flex shot, kind of going through and going to the left of this tree, then going to the right, and then finishing left. Or you can try to go straight at the basket with something stable and just something very straight. And you're gonna see me try this second. And, well, that'll be a scramble.
That will be a scramble.
Yeah. Should be good for the 3.
There you go.
Yeah. It's a little muddy. All right. You can delete that footage.
I don't have to. I didn't get you sliding down, but I got the aftermath and a very nice shot of that mudslide. And I'm still filming.
Good. Yeah, make sure, there's, from this video, you could probably make a whole nother video, Trey looking like an old man at Morningside.
I'll make it.
Trey making pars at Morningside, so that's pretty much all I've done.
You had one birdie.
And 2 bogeys. All right, we're on hole 18, and as you can see, and as you've seen on the previous couple holes of me looking like a fool sliding, this is not actually safe. And in tournament play, you'll often see the tournament directors omit this hole and play an alternate hole. For mine and Thomas's safety, we're gonna do that. So let's walk over to the alternate hole.
Walk through the playground. Yeah, you slide down the side, slide. So, this isn't the official hole, of course, but you have to tell us that play here, you have to play this hole.
What it is the tee pad kind of ends at the sewer line right there, and you play up to, there's a yellow basket. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah, I got that.
You got it? Okay. Yeah, so we're going to play it to that basket. This plays like a short hyzer shot. There's no mando, so you don't have to go this direction. So if you're a lefty or if you like the forehand, you can go to this left side. But the rocks are not conducive to that shot, so I'm going to opt for my hyzer forehand. Skip. Bye. I've also gotten decent at getting myself out of these situations, so. Should leave me with another par.
Let's go see you make it happen.
The putter looked clean today.
Honestly.
Yeah, no, like, normally I would miss a couple of those short putts. But today things felt clean. I made a long putt. I hit basket on another long putt that turned into my other bogey. But all things considered, an okay round. So if we kind of take it into account, I shot 1 over, 1 birdie, 2 bogeys. My 2 bogeys, one was because I decided it was a good idea to throw a backhand. Obviously it wasn't. For scoring's sake.
You got to learn though. Like,
yeah,
it's a shot that's good to pick up on.
Yeah, and that's the correct shot for me. I really do think, like, the left hand backhand, the right hand forehand is the correct shot for that basket. So that's something you'll see me working on, and hopefully you'll see me doing better in the future. But that was one of my bogeys, and the other bogey was almost a birdie.
Almost a birdie.
And then
hits the basket.
I missed my second putt.
We'll roll that clip right before here as we're talking about it. But
Yeah. We'll
it's
make
not
sure
a fun one.
No, it's not. But I'm really happy with the birdie on 4. Really happy with the putt there. I don't care if you say it's lucky. That was all skill.
Yeah, if we run that clip back, it goes up and it just swishes in without hitting the chains.
Yeah.
Which is literally a bank shot 3 if I ever saw one. Like, nobody tries to hit a bank shot 3.
Says you.
Yeah, so 1 over.
1 over.
Short baskets at Morningside. Bros to pros, what do you think?
Definitely. So comparing it to I think I shot 1 over, 2 over at Victor Ash. It's a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult. Definitely not as good as that. I think 3 under on these 9 holes would be a little more what I'm looking for if I wanted to say that I had moved, if I had progressed. So I definitely think I digressed. So I think a little bit lower, a little bit more towards the bro side. But you take away the 2 mistakes. Even if I had just laid up on hole 6, and if I had not thrown a backhand on hole 3, you would have seen 1 down.
Yeah.
And so
that makes sense. So you'll get well-rounded. I think you're going to try to get a distance clinic. Are you going to try to do a backhand clinic with him so you can try to get that figured out? Because you know your forehand pretty well.
Yeah, no, I think all things considered, if you saw me throwing distance forehand, you'd know that I didn't get to do it much today, or at all today, really. Yeah. But that's one of the strong suits of my game. But I'd say besides the approach, I think the approach is one of the strongest parts of my game. But then my forehand is, that's how I drive. And so you saw a little bit of action with the backhand today. What I'm hoping is with working with I've got a couple of guys that I'm going to be working with, just trying to work on distance. I know I have the power to throw far. I just don't have the form or the accuracy yet to do well with the strength, with the power. So we're going to work on that, and hopefully in the next videos you'll be able to see some of that progression.
So I appreciate the round, Trey.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to start over here with Matt here in just a little bit, so his video should be out first, and then mine should come out not too long after. So thank you guys for watching.
Thanks.